The death toll from devastating floods and mudslides in Sri Lanka has climbed to 355 people as the country grapples with one of its worst weather disasters in years. More than 360 people remain unaccounted for as rescuers scramble to evacuate trapped residents and deliver aid to more than 500,000 people. Cyclone Ditwah brought the island nation's worst floods in a decade when it struck on Friday, setting off deadly landslides in the hilly central region. 20,000 homes have been destroyed, sending 108,000 people to shelters. About a third of the country is without electricity or running water. A state of emergency has been declared. More heavy rainfall is expected in the coming days. Dhanan Senathirajah is the National Director of World Vision Sri Lanka. He says it is a once-in-a-generation event.
This has been really devastating, Gemma, and we have not experienced rainfall like this for a very long time. Maybe it is kind of a once-in-a-generation cyclonic effect. And as you have rightly stated, many people have lost their livelihoods. They have been driven out of their homes, and it has been a large-scale tragedy over the last 2 or 3 days.
So many people are displaced. What does that look like on the ground?
It's terrible because the capital Colombo has not been affected so much, but out there, every part of Sri Lanka is affected and people are struggling, and there is not enough food reaching them because some of the roads are inaccessible because of heavy landslides. And in addition to that, there's a risk of waterborne diseases as well.
And Cyclone Ditwah, it triggered multiple disasters. What's your focus right now?
So right now it's about relief. At least 200 to 300,000 people need immediate relief. So we need food, drinking water, water purification tablets, clothes, hygiene kits, blankets, mosquito nets, baby items. And these are the ones that we are providing right now, even before we start thinking about reconstruction and bring the livelihoods back to normalcy.
And how difficult is it to get those supplies out, given what you were telling us earlier about just how hard it is to move around there at the moment?
It is very, very difficult because most of the roads are blocked because of boulders blocking them. And some of the roads have cracked, and because of the landslides, it is virtually impossible to reach out to many communities. So this is where the Indian as well as the Pakistani armed forces are helping us out along with the Sri Lanka government. And at the same time, the NGOs, INGOs, the civil society workers are also on the ground, but it's very difficult to reach many of these isolated communities. So aid is only reaching a few at the moment.
And have World Vision's programs been affected in other ways by this disaster as well in your ability to get these supplies out?
Yes, every place where World Vision is involved has been affected. So our staff are on the ground reaching out to the communities and providing them with relief at this moment. But we need to then move on from this stage onwards towards reconstruction and in addition to relief, to bring about reconstruction in the near future, because many livelihoods have been affected. The farmlands have been inundated with water, and there's going to be a shortage of agricultural produce as well.
Will the severity of these floods inform your programs moving forward?
Programs will move forward, but at the same time, relief is our focus right now. So once we get over this initial period, then we will continue with our programs, because we have been in Sri Lanka for 48 years and almost 49 years, and we have faced such situations before, notably the Boxing Day tsunami, and there was a similar cyclone in 2003, but we came out of it. The Sri Lankan people are very resilient.